The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, ended World War I, but its harsh penalties on Germany fueled resentment and instability, ultimately contributing to World War II. This treaty profoundly reshaped Europe's political landscape and left a lasting legacy on international relations. The treaty imposed harsh penalties on Germany, aiming to prevent future aggression but ultimately fueling resentment and instability. War Guilt Clause. This controversial clause forced Germany to accept sole responsibility for causing the war. This deeply humiliated the German people and fueled nationalist sentiment.
I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Territorial losses. Germany lost significant territories, including Alsace-Lorraine to France, parts of Prussia to Poland, and all its overseas colonies. This significantly reduced Germany's size and resources. Demilitarization. Germany's military was severely restricted. Its army was limited to 100,000 men. Its navy was drastically reduced, and it was forbidden from having an air force or certain types of weaponry. Reparations. Germany was forced to pay massive reparations to the Allied powers for war damages. This crippled the German economy, leading to hyperinflation and widespread economic hardships. League of Nations. The treaty established the League of Nations, an international organization aimed at preventing future wars through diplomacy and collective security. While a noble goal, the League ultimately proved its ineffective. Long-term consequences. The Treaty of Versailles is widely considered a contributing factor to the rise of extremism in Germany and the outbreak of World War II. The harsh terms, the humiliation of the War Guilt Clause, and the economic devastation fueled resentment and instability, creating fertile ground for the rise of Adolf Hitler and Nazi Party. The Treaty of Versailles was shaped by several significant figures whose actions and ideologies profoundly impacted its terms and long-term consequences. The Big Four dominated the negotiations. First is Woodrow Wilson. Wilson, the idealistic U.S. president, championed his 14 points advocating for self-determination, open diplomacy, and the League of Nations. He aimed for a just and lasting peace, but his vision clashed with the more punitive aims for the leaders. George Clemenceau. Clemenceau, the French premier known as the Tiger, sought to severely punish Germany for its aggression. He prioritized French security and economic recovery, advocating for harsh preparations and territorial concessions. David Lloyd George of Great Britain. Lloyd George, the British Prime Minister, adopted a more pragmatic approach, balancing the need for reparations with a desire to avoid crippling the German economy. He navigated the conflicting demands of his own government and the other Allied powers. Vittorio Emanuele Orlando of Italy. Orlando, the Italian Prime Minister, initially played a significant role in the Big Four, but his influence diminished as the negotiations progressed. His aims were largely overshadowed by the priorities of the other three leaders. This was a significant event for several reasons. It marked the official end of World War I, a conflict that had devastated Europe and the world. However, its significance goes beyond simply ending the war. The treaty's terms, particularly the harsh penalties imposed in Germany, had profound and lasting impacts on the geopolitical landscape, contributing to future conflicts and shaping the 20th century. This treaty profoundly impacted the development of world politics, leaving a legacy that continues to resonate today. Its most immediate and significant impact was the end of World War I. However, the treaty's long-term consequences were far more complex and far-reaching. First is the rise of extremism in World War II. The treaty's harsh terms imposed on Germany, including territorial losses, demilitarization, and substantial reparations, fueled resentment and instability. Second, the League of Nations. The treaty established the League of Nations, intended to promote international cooperation and prevent future wars. While a significant step towards internationalization organization, the League's ultimate failure to prevent World War II highlighted its weaknesses and shortcomings. In conclusion, the Treaty of Versailles' impact on world politics was multi-faced and far-reaching. While intending to establish a lasting peace, its flaws and harsh terms contributed to future conflicts and instability. It serves as a cautionary tale about the complexities of peacemaking and the importance of considering the long-term consequences of political decisions.
Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer.